What's going on, guys? I'm Steve. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If it's your first time stopping by the channel, hit that subscribe button. Trust me, you won't regret it. If you're a returning subscriber, as always, guys, welcome back, and I do appreciate the support. Guys, Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Shout out Baton Rouge, where they ride every day of the week. You understand? This is where we are going tonight on tonight's premiere. And this is a story you gotta see and hear to believe. You see these three tadpole-faced people up here? These people are from Baton Rouge. Their names are as follows. Coachella Conley, age 36. She's the mother of the boy you see, Deshaun Conley, age 17. She's also the daughter of the grandmom you see, Kathy Conley, age 55. All three of these people are either charged with second-degree murder or accessory to the fact of second-degree murder. And why? Because Coachella, the younger woman, age 36, Miss Conley, her boyfriend is dead. And they found his body last Thursday on a area bridge out there in Baton Rouge after it been ran over by several cars, wrapped in blankets, hands and feet bound, and sustained massive injuries, mangling him. That's not just the kick. Take a look at this story. We're going to come back and talk about it. It's some crazy people out here, and they be in plain sight. Look.
A girlfriend, a grandmother, and a son all in jail after the murder of a man whose body was dumped on the old bridge in Baton Rouge. Deputies say 36-year-old Coachella Conley, her son Deshaun, and her mother Kathy were the last people to see the victim alive. The East Baton Rouge Parish Sheriff's Office says it has not yet found a motive for this killing, but they are giving News 2's Jordan Ponzio an in-depth look at the timeline leading up to their arrests.
It's a sad case. It's an unfortunate case. When you see all this family involvement in criminal activity, it's obviously very disheartening.
Officials said 41-year-old Gerard Nicholas Richard's body was found mangled on the Huey P. Long Bridge Thursday. He was discovered around 7 p.m. that night, wrapped inside a blanket with his wrists tied with rope and tape. His body was run over by multiple vehicles. Investigators found blood smears along the bridge railing.
It appeared that someone had been trying to maybe drop the body over the bridge, but didn't quite make it there.
The East Baton Rouge Sheriff's Office's investigation led to this apartment on Shiloh Drive in Baker, where they found the victim's girlfriend, 36-year-old Coachella Conley, her son Deshaun Conley, and her mother Kathy Conley.
They did a fingerprint on the deceased. They got his identity. They went to go talk to his family in Acadia Parish, and they said his connection to Baton Rouge was his girlfriend. So that's how we got Conley's name.
Detectives found a trail of blood and bleach from the parking lot to the apartment. Deputies said that Conley's 18-year-old son, Deshaun, had been fighting with Richard that evening. Deshaun was hitting Richard before the two went into a vehicle in the parking lot, and a gunshot was heard. EBRSO said the Conley family then destroyed evidence and tried to dispose of the body. Conley told investigators that Richard had left her home in her car hours before his body was found. But deputies said more than an hour after the body was found, her vehicle was spotted heading towards East Feliciana Parish. They found the car, which had been intentionally set on fire.
Just a lot of missteps that showed a lot of intentionality in the case, because there was a murder, but then there were all these steps that were taken to conceal that murder.
Coachella Conley was arrested as an accessory after the fact of second-degree murder. Deshaun Conley was booked with second-degree murder, and Kathy Conley was booked as a principal to second-degree murder.
It is very sad when you see the level of family involvement here, that someone in the family didn't say, hey, this is not how we handle this.
That is why, ladies and gentlemen, I don't mess with women or entertain women that got teenage sons. Hell no, won't be me. I learned that one time when I was married. No, hell no. I'm not dealing with that. Said Richard was found, may he rest in peace, Gerard Nicholas Richard was found with substantial amounts of trauma to his body. He appeared to be hit by multiple vehicles after being left on the bridge. His wrists were reportedly tied and taped. His death is being investigated as a homicide, which they already put these people together. Now watch this. You got a grandma, her daughter, and then her son. 3 different generations of people with killer instinct. You think about that. Look at their eyes. They look crazy. All of them. Grandma, 55 years old. You stuck in jail. Look stupid as hell. All of them look dumb. 17-year-old boy fighting a 41-year-old man. How is that possible? You don't have control of your own kid? Said her and the guy was arguing. The boy got into an argument. He left out the house. The boy followed up behind him. They got in the car. All of a sudden, boom, the boy, he's dead. Gunshot goes off in the car. What do you think about this? He's arguing with a man that's older than his mother, and she's not getting on him about, first of all, staying out of business, and number 2, having respect for somebody that's older than her. Come on. I want you to pay attention to that. 17 years old. Probably deemed the man of the house. He ain't going for nothing. They start arguing. It goes to fisticuffs when men get to it. Grandma's sitting there. And if you paid attention to everything they told you, this is what it looks like. This is just me. And I'm more than sure I'm right. The boy and him get into it. Boy shoots him in the car. They go out there, drive off in the car, wrap him up somewhere, try to dispose of the body. You know what I'm saying? It's her car, because remember they said they did a fingerprint of her. She drove around with the body in the car. After it was over, look at the charges. Accessory to the fact of second-degree murder, the girlfriend was involved in it. She had a play in dealing with the body. The boy's charged with second-degree murder. He's the only one that charged with murder. He killed the man. The mom ain't saying nothing. She come up with an elaborate scheme to drive the car and go and burn it up. Grandma drives to the bridge. They can't get the body over because it's dead weight. 41-year-old man, Deshaun, can't get the body over the thing. That's why they saw it with blood on the side of the bridge. They were trying to toss the body. Couldn't get him over. That dead weight was too much. Cars was coming too. So what they do, cars is coming. They jump up there, leave his body in the road. He just get ran over and over and over. Said it was blood smears all over the thing. Treated the man like common garbage. Sure, he loves you. He was driving from his town to your town to be around you and your kids. Your kid and your grandma. I'm sure y'all benefited from his presence in some way or another, and you discard him like trash after a disagreement? You let your son fight on your boyfriend? What? Yo, people are stupid. Listen, I'm going to say this as plain as I can. A lot of people that are poor and a lot of people that have a certain mindset are in their present situation in life for a reason. And this is your proof of it right here. Just common things were not in play in this whole situation. You went and tried to set your car on fire in another place like they wasn't going to find out. And everything was done at the spur of a moment because nobody had the idea to stop them from arguing. Especially you. This all fall, in my opinion, on the mom. Because if your son was crazy and out of control like that and you couldn't control him, maybe he needed to get the fuck out the house. And I don't even think it's that. I think because she had him when she was young, you know what I'm saying? She only 36 years old. She got a lot of juggernaut in her, just like grandma, but she's a retired juggernaut. But it kicked in when the drama kicked off. And he do what the fuck he want to do. See, a lot of people don't know, man, Louisiana is a rough spot. We always hear about New Orleans, but that Baton Rouge is serious. You go in there and not come back out. They don't play. I've been to Louisiana multiple times. Hell, I'm going this weekend. Y'all pray for the stock market one. Shout out Louisiana. Louisiana has a feel on it. It's like a tense feel. And every time I go there, I'm like, man, this is like amazing how I feel. Like it has a certain smell in the air. It's its own entity. They don't fuck around out there. And I learned that when I worked with a bunch of people from Louisiana on the oil rigs. Them dudes don't mess around. They serious about it. And they serious about family. If you ain't part of them, they'll bust your ass. Look, pay attention. The grandmom is locked up, said principal to second-degree murder. I don't know what that means. What the murder weapon was hers, the gun, or what? But the bottom line is all three of these people, you have the grandmom, the mom, and the son in jail, and a man dead. This is stupid, y'all. And it's mind-blowing to me. You know that man was your mom's boyfriend. You didn't have enough respect to have reserve before you fought on this man? Then again, what type of dude is he to where the 17-year-old, what relationship did they have with a 17-year-old, thought he was his equal, both from an intellectual standpoint and a physical standpoint? What kind of relationship did they have? They sit around, drink, smoke? What? You don't know. But I do know this. A man is dead. Don't know if it was the cause of his own demise. And you got three people, family members, locked up now, walking in circles. And the one that's going to pay the ultimate price is the boy. Sickening. Stock Market Steve for the Dynamic Reason channel. As always, like, comment, share, and subscribe. I seen this video and it only had 800 views. I'm like, that's an amazing story. Sad, but amazing. So I did it on my thing to see if I can get it some shine, because regardless of the situation, somebody's gone and other people's freedoms messed up when it shouldn't have been like that in the first place. We're missing a lot of core values out here in society, especially in family and just parenting, period. And it's showing up all over the place, regardless of the age of the person. There's something missing in the chain of human interaction and parenting that's been taken out. A link's been taken out and all hell is breaking loose. See you in the next video. Take care.